everybody. So today we're going to talk about concealing the eyes, and I'm going to use Bananna. I'm nowhere a professional makeup artist. I need training and stuff, so don't come at me with some crazy ass comments, because not today, baby. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you my way, the way I do it, make it simple as possible, because I know I have some beginners that love makeup and trying to learn how to do stuff, and it is frustrating trying to learn techniques and stuff when you don't know what the hell you're doing. So to use a concealer that's 2 shades lighter than what your complexion is, and some of the concealers that I use on a daily basis is pretty much MAC. So I have 2 MAC concealers, and they look like this. NC35 Studio Finish, and it does have what do you call that stuff? I'm going blank here. Sunscreen, yeah, sunscreen. And this one's blah blah, can I get it out? NC42 Studio Finish Concealer, and this also has sunscreen. Sorry you guys, I'm kind of out of it today. And I use those on those are like my holy grail. I use those all the time. Most of the time I just conceal under my eyes. I don't really do too much concealer down my nose because I don't know, I haven't done it today, but I didn't show it you guys because it's not something that I always do. But I always conceal underneath my eyes if I'm gonna go out, especially on the weekends. I always do that. So yeah, that's like a specialty. And my next concealer that I use sometimes is the Milani pen. This is the HD Advanced Concealer. It says click, cover, correct, and protect. I really love this stuff, and I try to I use this as like my backup when I use all my MAC. So you just basically push this little pen, the little thing down, and you can hear it click. So that's basically what I use when I need some tender lover care, and I just use all my MAC. Powders, I do use Bananna Luxury Powder, but I know I told you on my favorites video how I felt about this stuff. So now I use Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and I love this stuff. It makes your face feel so like silky, like oh, it just feels really silky, and I definitely love this stuff. How I found about this stuff is through Miss Creative Diva. I love her channel. I love her. She's such a beautiful girl, and she is my sister in my head. Yeah. So I know I seen her use this, so I was like, I can't find this stuff nowhere, so I had to go on a hunt at Walmart, find it. I finally found it, and yeah, so I have 2. This color is just a translucent looking color, and this one is a naturally beige. And so I mix Bananna, and I put it in here and stir it around, and that's my under eye. That is what I come up with. So yeah, and for as applying my concealer, I just use my fingers. It's better for me to use my fingers, and I use my beauty blender. I wet it with some I wet it with Max Fix Plus, and I just dab until I get like the right look that I want, until it's smooth and it's not too messy. And these are good because I didn't think I could really use this really good with some concealer. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is very good to try. Thing that I use to apply my powder is the e.l.f. blush brush. It looks somewhat like this, and I just dab it on my face. And one thing you want to use about the Bananna powder, if you put too much, it's gonna really look like a hot mess. It's going to look really dry, like your skin is like, I don't know, plasticky looking, crazy looking. Believe me, I know. But you want to put like a little bit, stick your brush in there, tap off excess, and just pat it all on your eye, you know, until you get somewhat of a coverage, a white looking coverage, and then let it sit for like a couple of seconds, and then you just sweep it. You know, you don't really have to put that much. Believe me, if you put a whole lot, you're going to look like a ghost. Casper, it's going to have a white cast, and it's going to look very over drying. Like, I don't know. But, I did a video showing you guys just how I conceal it, what I use. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'm through talking. Bye! So we're going to start off with NC42 Studio Finish Concealer, and that is by MAC, and I am applying that to my highlight area, and I'm using my fingers, and I like to use a concealer that is pretty thick, and the Studio Finish by MAC is really, you know, thick, stiff, and you know, it's not going to go anywhere. But I prefer to use my fingers. And this is the Beauty Blender, yes, the magical one. And I'm adding MAC Fix Plus to that. Just wanted to have it damp just a little bit. But you can always use what you have, ladies. Use what you have. And I'm taking that Beauty Blender and I am just like stiffling, beating this concealer to perfection. And the tip is really good because you can get into the crevices and cracks of your eyes. Next, I'm taking e.l.f. blush brush and I'm dipping that into the Bananna and NYC powder. And I'm just putting that in a pattern motion